actually shared it on ScottieDTV Facebook. Use that as a promotion. Thank you, Junior. C6 Rocks. Thank you, brother. Hey, how are you? I missed you the last few years. Next year's the 10th anniversary of the ScottieDTV Dirty Dozen, brother. All y'all. Vinny, C6 Rocks. Yeah. I want to see y'all there. All right. So we're 2 minutes into it. 13th anniversary of ScottieDTV. And man, if I would have known, I watched back that video and it makes me cringe. You know what I'm saying? Because I had no idea. I didn't care. It didn't matter to me. I was really just frustrated. I was doing it because Colonel Richard Hunter had bugged the heck out of me to the point of where I was like, all right, I'll do something. And I woke up one morning on a Sunday morning, like at 8 o'clock in the morning, sat up straight and thought hot rods and cooking. And then when you watch back the video, I forget because, you know, at the time, I didn't have a lot of the connections that I have now. And I had no idea this was going to go hot rods or if it was going to go cooking. And yeah, no, I could kick up a storm, you know, but yeah, one thing led to another. Next thing you know, it turned into more hot rods than it did cooking. And now we don't do a whole lot of cooking videos. 2 heart attacks later, I can't cook any really fun stuff to eat anymore anyhow. So, yeah, it's cool to look back, sort of. It does make me cringe. But anyways, all right, so we're going to get started. 13th anniversary. I wanted to cover that. The other thing, some other stuff I want to cover. ScottieDTV Rumble channel. Now, call me what you want. Say conspiracy theorist. Oh, Scottie, you'll never get that bad. I promise you, it won't be forever until YouTube finds the stuff. Custom cars, burnouts, loud engines, gas, CO2, all that stuff is unacceptable for society. And they won't let us have it. So I've started posting some videos to Rumble. So it's a free thing. You can go over there. It's a lot like YouTube, except for they don't have strikes and they don't ban you and they let you have fun. It's like the old YouTube. So I want to mention that while I'm on too, because this thing has got to keep going, whether YouTube is behind in internal combustion engines or whether they're not. So that's what's going on with that. So if you don't mind, go over there, sign up, get an account, subscribe, follow me, start watching videos over there. They monetize them, so it helps me in that way too. And so please, Rumble, ScottieDTV under the same name. Shorts. I want to cover shorts. Video shorts. They're crazy. Thank you, brother. Thanks everybody that came in. Thank you so much. Without you guys, like I said, I'm a crazy dude with a camera, you know. People already think I'm crazy because I'm an old guy that makes his living shooting hot rod videos and putting them on the internet. But if nobody watched them, it would even be worse. So thanks so much. Thank you for all your support, everybody. But yeah, anyways, YouTube Shorts. So this is how YouTube Shorts went down. YouTube always has the next latest and greatest idea. They're always pumping this and pumping that. Some of the stuff I get behind, some of the stuff I don't get behind. Shorts was one of those things I didn't get behind. I don't see the value in them. You know, I mean, I want to show you cool cars and tell you about them at least a little bit. If I can't get an interview with a builder or an owner, but at least, you know, an in-depth look at it. And you really can't do that in 15 seconds or 1 minute even. So I didn't get behind them. But a few months ago, it got to the point where they just don't support widescreen, long run videos like you're accustomed to seeing on ScottieDTV. I put those videos up and they struggle to get 2,000 views. We have over 220,000 subscribers, and we're struggling to get 2,000 views on a 6 or 7 minute video. So I was forced to. And the other thing is I didn't want to do it because you had to do everything through your phone. Well, you still have to do everything through your phone. But again, guys, it got to the point where if you don't do YouTube Shorts, at least some YouTube Shorts, they ain't going to pay any attention to you. So that's what's going on when you see me do these YouTube Shorts. How they work is if I've cut them, I can cut them. I make them 2 ways. Okay. I can go shoot video and make a YouTube short, or I can take a video I've already posted and cut a YouTube short from that. Those have seemed to do really well. And a lot of what I'm doing or what I'm going to be doing in the future is that. So if you want to see more, then it should say this video is connected to this. It used to be the thumb down in the right-hand corner, but now I want to, on mine, it's showing that it may be different on different things. Who knows? But there is a way there. If you'll look close, there's a way that you can go to the video that short was cut from. And then you can watch the full-length video. You can watch the whole widescreen full-length video, as good or as bad as that is. So that's what's going on with that. To take that a little bit further, it's gotten really expensive to be out on the road. It always has been expensive to be out on the road, but it's even got more expensive to be out on the road. And more people are doing what I do. You know, I mean, they're out there covering these big events. And so I'm not getting the type of feature videos I want to get when I shoot feature videos. I'm shooting a lot of these videos now. I'm shooting some cool clips of them and then putting them together with a voiceover and making a 4 or 5 minute video out of them, when I'd really like to take a closer look at them, have them all by myself up under a tree somewhere in a private setting, so we could get a really good look and get some really clean, good shots of it. So I've said it before. Again, with these shorts, I think this is going to allow me to pursue more of that kind of stuff, private collections, private shoots, places where more Holcomb kind of stuff. So look for that and less show coverage. I'm still going to be going to shows. I'm not going to be in Nashville this weekend, but I want to be in Columbus and I want to be in Louisville. Of course, I'll be down in Cumming, Georgia for the Auto Crusade show. Cruising the coast. Yeah, I'll be there, staying at Margaritaville. Make plans to meet me there. It's going to be a good time this year. We're going to have fun this year. I got it figured out. Last year I was new. So me and Junior and I got it figured out last year. And this year, yeah, he's going to be there and we're going to have a good time. No doubt about that. So that's what's going on with shorts. You're going to see a lot more of those and a lot less of the long form videos. It's really hard for me from a business sense in what I do to go spend the money to chase hot rods to make long form videos, and I'm not getting what I really want to get and really show you what I really want to show you. And I can take, you know, clips that I have from a year ago and make a cool short video out of it, and that'll get a ton of views. It'll get 10 times the views what that long form video will get. So again, I give me your feedback on that. Understand that I know a lot of people are not going to understand and they're not going to like that, but work with me, guys. You know, the hotels aren't free. Gas isn't free. You've heard me you heard me preach on that before. So work with me. I have to figure a way to keep all this afloat. And, you know, this is it. If you want to get views, if you want to get attention, you got to make shorts. So I made myself a list because I really wanted to get through all this. Yeah, you are going to Cruising the Coast. Now I'm going to check on these. Give me a second. I'm not very good at this. I'm not smooth. Like, I don't read and talk at the same time. So Vinny's always got good ideas. He says share a video. Everybody share one video. Yeah, share your favorite video to all the social media sites you do for a birthday gift to ScottieDTV. So if you would, if you don't mind. So anyways, that's what I got going on there. More private shoots. Still going to show you. Podcast. Yes. I have always been interested in doing a podcast. That's something that I'd rather talk than I would be in front of a camera. You know, there's no preparation. I can look like doo-doo and do an audio where when I get in front of the camera, believe it or not, this is as good as it gets. So I've always been interested in podcasts. YouTube is now going to have YouTube/podcast. They are soliciting us to take some of our videos and make podcasts out of them. So I have done that. I've taken some of my longer videos, and where I could imagine that, you know, like that ICE convention at SEMA last year was an hour long. Great information, but to sit in front of a computer, that's probably hard. But driving down the road, listening to it on your phone, that's not hard. And that's good information and a good way to get it out. So I want to start doing some of that stuff too. So there won't be videos to that stuff. You know, it'll be, I'm actually going to work with my buddy Will Hudson and get a logo made up. So it'll just be a placard, you know, it'll just be a ScottieDTV logo that plays, because it's really not meant to be shown as a video as much as it's just meant to be an audio. And I'm going to do interviews with builders, and I'll be able to do more of those, because sometimes cool people that I know and meet and can talk to don't have anything out currently. So if that's the case, then we don't have anything to talk about. This podcast situation, I think, is going to give me an opportunity to do that. So again, if you would support me in that, I appreciate that. And last but not least is what I've got, and then I'll open it up. Any questions you all have for me, I'll be glad to answer for you. The last thing I've got is the comments I get about the lighting in the intro. I don't know how else to put it to you. Cameras get old and they're not as good as they used to be. And right now I can't afford to replace that $2,000 camera, and it doesn't shoot in the low light as well as it used to when it's new. And I don't have anything that shoots better than that. The camera I'm using for this works, but it's not the right type of camera. So what happens is that it ends up shooting dark, and then I get in there and edit the light to try to get it back, and I do the best I can. Luckily, those are only like 10 or 15 seconds maybe at the beginning of the video. If you hate it that much, fast forward to it and get to the good part, because the rest of it has no problem shooting outdoor stuff or indoor stuff at car shows. So that's everything that I wanted to cover. Again, I wanted to say thanks to everybody that stopped by. Thanks to you for supporting what I do. It's been unbelievable. It's just been unbelievable. 13 years. I never had any idea. When you go back and see me standing in that garage next to the Mustang telling people I'm going to do all these cooking videos and this, that, and the other thing, it wasn't even me. I was talking out my head. You know what I'm saying? So, it turned out. Somehow it turned out. And I got to give a lot of people a lot of credit. And I don't want to do that because that would take all night and I'd still forget somebody. So, again, to everybody that's had a part in getting me to where I'm at, ScottieDTV to where it's at. And the other day I was talking to John and I told him that I said, I've discovered it's weird. And I was talking to Justin Nichols and Megan Nichols about this too, is that it's weird because we have these brands. They got Nichols Paint and Fab, and I've got ScottieDTV, and they're like mushrooms, I mean, you see this, what people appear to think is a big brand, it's got a big reach and it must have a big stem underneath it, but you don't know what's up underneath that, and ScottieDTV is a big mushroom with just me, holding on to it and trying to balance it. So again, for all the support y'all give me and all the help you give me, man alive, I really, really appreciate that. And to think we're still rolling strong 13 years in, like I said, we're going to make some changes, do some things different, but hey, we don't do things the way we did the day we did it. Thank goodness I'm not still doing things the way I did 13 years ago on this date. So again, thank you. And if anybody has any questions or any comments, then I'll be glad to address those. Otherwise, man, thanks again for stopping by. I've given somebody time to type. Where are we at? 13, 14 minutes. I don't know any song and dance. Yeah, like I said, the only reason y'all love me is because, I shoot these cool videos. I realize that. But no, I have no other talents. I didn't even know I had this one. You can buy my hats at ScottieDTV.com. You can buy those hats directly from me. If you'll let me know, Scottie, I'll be at a show. Bring me 2 hats. They come in red, black, and blue. I'll bring them to a show. You can, give them to you there. The website we're making some changes in the website, so I don't want to comment a lot about the store at the website because that may or may not be something we have for much longer. All that stuff has become, again, very expensive to maintain, and the return on it has been very low. But if you get with me through an email or something, I'll figure out a way to get you a hat if that's what you want. They're $25. That's it, $25 plus shipping. And before anybody gets mad at me, I'm going to let you know, the last time I shipped something, it was like $17 to ship it to North Carolina. And it is what it is. So that's, shipping is probably going to be $15 to $20. And that's what it is. Otherwise, see me at a show. I'll be glad to hook you up, meet you inside, get you what you're looking for. I even got T-shirts. If you want to meet at a shirt, you get to show. Tell me what T-shirts you want, and I'll bring them to you there. No, Phil, I absolutely hear what you're saying there, but at the end of the day, without gas money, without money for tires, without money for hotels, without money for all that stuff, none of it goes on, bro. And so you got to work for somebody, and I work for y'all at the end of the day. And y'all are awful cool to work for. Just keep supporting me, man. I appreciate it. The Louisville show is at the same time it always is. It'll be like the first week of August. Ken, are you going? Will you be there? Or are you just asking to promote the show? You need an extra large. Vinny, Junior, you tell me how many you need, and you got them, brother. Vinny's always stepping up. We'll do it when he lives. I say he lives near Cruising the Coast. He really doesn't. He drives like an hour and a half to get to where I'm at Cruising the Coast. every day that he can. He tries to set his work schedule up for it so he can hang out with me down there. And he's a really cool ex-military. We're both veterans. Really cool guy. I got 2 cool boys, and so I've been blessed to meet him. And he's got a Camaro coming out this year, and so that should be ready by Cruising the Coast. Come check that out at the Margaritaville parking lot up under the big Ferris wheel. We'll be there at night for sure. Other than that, I'm sure we'll be driving around. Cool, Ken. Well, then you will be there. Or is that just, you know, again, a simple question. Are you coming or not? But anyways. Louisville. I'll be in Louisville. I'll put it that way. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be in Louisville whether you are or not, Ken. If you are there, let me know you're there, because, you know, I always like to say hi and shake your hand, and, you know. So, yeah, let me know if you're going to be there. Vinny, as always, I'll talk to you soon, brother. To everybody else that stopped in, thank you. Some from Puerto Rico. Isn't that awesome, man? Thanks so much. Ron, thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. 13 years, I couldn't imagine. You know, I'll be 57 in August, so I was 43, right? Yeah, I think I was 43. I must have been 43. I'm 56 now, 43 when I started this. You know, had been in the mortgage business for 25 years. And next thing you know, I'm chasing hot rods in parking lots. How crazy is that? But I couldn't stop. It just worked, you know. I mean, my whole life was in shambles. It was upside down, except for when I put that ScottieDTV hat and sunglasses on. Next thing you know, everything worked out fine. So, but again, thanks to everybody that gives me that opportunity. No, Tony, any help you can give me. I sure understand that collapse of that dollar. Ain't no more coming in. I can't understand. That's what I ain't going on no rant on this, but yeah, no, for the last year or so, I don't understand where people's money's been coming from. And now I think it is truly starting to run out, or the credit's starting to run out, or wherever they are getting it from is starting to run out. So who knows what the future holds? Shorts, 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 and Rumble. There you go. Support me on both of those. Man, again, everybody, this is going to be a long video. I got to go. I know you got to go. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in and wishing me wishing Scottie D again. It's the head of the mushroom. Wishing ScottieDTV a happy birthday, and hopefully we'll have a great 14 and many more after that. Thanks. See ya.